Good morning. Welcome in, Sanchez. You are Sanchez. Welcome in. Okay. So this is the Primm Resort, Primm Valley Resort and Casino. I'm gonna go over here because the car's coming. People are here mainly to charge their Teslas, get some gas maybe. There's also McDonald's still open, and I think both these gas stations are open. So that's what's going on. Welcome in, Jaden. Good to see you guys. So this is closed. Like this whole area is closed off to us. The casino was here, and now the casino is closed. I've heard that tailboards have bought the property, so it should be opening again at some point, but for now it's not. So let's walk over to the Buffalo Bills. I'm not gonna go anywhere where there's gates or anything protecting stuff or whatnot, but we're gonna go over here and just see what's going on. We're also gonna do a Vegas stream later. That won't be longer and fun, excuse me, as we're in Vegas. The clouds are beautiful, and it looks like they're gonna stay for a little bit. So I'll probably be leaving here, and then we'll probably be here for like half an hour-ish or less. So it's not gonna be a long stream because the casino is closed. But I did want to just come over here really quick to check it out. So this is kind of like just all empty space now. And there is a security car I saw. I don't know if there's anyone in the security car. There is a security car. And then over here. So I was trying to see if I could book something at Primm, and it wasn't letting me, but I assumed the casino was still open because it made it sound like it was still open, but I guess it's not. Once again, I'll probably be using these restrooms when I leave. I'll be heading to Circus to go walk the Vegas Strip. We'll be over there in the Vegas Strip in a little bit. Welcome in, Tyler. Good to see you. Someone got one of those, like, my friend got me that for my birthday. Little shot. But good morning, everyone. Hope you're doing well. We'll be live in Vegas in a little bit over an hour after. After we leave here, it'll be about an hour or less. I'll probably go use the restroom when I get to Vegas as well. Super easy. But as you can see, they just have all these signages up. Crawled all over them. And the hotels are just ghost hotels right now. There's like no one here besides possibly a security guard. That used to be for the monorail that would go around. There was a monorail that would be here. And currently nothing. There's even water. Is it gonna rain today at some point? I mean, I love these clouds. These clouds are gonna help me get into Vegas with less trouble. It's not super hot yet, but it is a little hot when the sun's out. So once that sun's gonna be out on the next stream, that's gonna be an issue. Which way is this? Perfect. Okay, but I'm not gonna go. If they do have a sign saying please don't come here, we won't. But I just want to get a basic view of all of this. The Primm. If you've stopped at the Primm before, let me know where you've stayed. Over across the way was Whiskey Pete's, which you can see the towers for. They do ghost, well, last year they did some ghost tours and stuff like that. So event, concert and whatnot. Lots of animals around I've seen, probably because humans haven't been here as much recently. So it's probably one of those things where you just have a bunch of stuff. We're not gonna go inside or anything. We're just gonna walk around the big old building and then we'll walk back. John, welcome in. As you guys can see, this is Buffalo Bills. This is the roller coaster. The coaster, I would say, this is the most similar to Goliath, even though it's not really one-to-one. But that's the one I would say it's the most similar to. Oh, wow, these are all crunchy. All these are crunch. But yeah, I stayed here about a year ago, and it's a nice little, still a nice little hotel. There was leakages though, so I know some people would be there. How long was the drive? I did have to, I don't know, when did I start? I started about 5 a.m. 4 hours, but no, I talked to my dad. Let's just say 3.5 hours, give or take, with breaks and whatnot. 3.5 hours. There was not really any traffic or anything like that. So let the good times roll. They do have a blockade here. So I'm not gonna get too much closer because by love. Yeah, they got this blocking any cars from entering right now. So no one's parked here, even that I can tell. Gizzy face, good morning. So Gizzy, it is shut down currently. Tailbow's gas station, if you guys have ever gone to a Tailbow's gas station, they have actually bought in this land from the previous owners. So the people that made this, they passed on to the kids. The kids, for whatever reason, both let kind of die, but also it probably wasn't making as much money as it used to, blah, blah, blah. So they were kind of thinking it was gonna be over for them. And then Tailbow's came in and said, wait, we'll buy you. We'll pay you money. We'll do this. So this is gonna reopen for events. And then the other one, which is the Primm Hotel, which we'll go back to at the end of the stream again. We started there, the Primm Hotel, that one should be open 24/7. Once, I guess, I thought it was open again because it closed July 4th weekend, supposedly. But then I thought they were gonna be back open. But I guess it's just not ready yet for whatever reason. And I was here just less than a year ago for the Fallout event. This was a perfect hotel for the Fallout thing. They even put some decorations up inside there for Fallout. Super cute. All right. That, and then also, shoot. But yeah, it is kind of done. It looks kind of done, but they are gonna try and make this come back. I love Buffalo Bills. It's got really good theming. The rides were great. It just hasn't really been itself in a couple of years, but still still had a fun time last year when I was here and all that. All right, so the current status of the Primm is that Buffalo Bills should be reopening for concerts and other fun stuff. But yeah, Tailbow's gas station is not gonna run this all the time. I need to put up my video when I stayed here, but let us know if you guys had any good memories of Buffalo Bills or any of the water ride that was here or the roller coaster or anything else. Let us know if you've stayed at the Primm before and what you guys thought about it in the comments below. But yeah, here is this big old building. This is where the coaster went through and also the water ride too. And they also had too, this is the monorail that went over the Tailbow, not the Tailbows, welcome in Kobe, welcome in. They also had over here Whiskey Pete's, and then they would have you take a monorail all the way over here and then you could take it over to that. I really wanted to do that a couple of years ago, but unfortunately it's not a viable thing. It's just not viable. Yeah, they had a coaster. It was really nice. Yes, it is back at Level's room. Yes, it was very welcome in. Kevin, welcome in. Coaster fan as well. Yeah, unfortunately, it's just kind of gone down to the back rooms. I'm sure I would love to be able to. This is funny. This person drove over here. These people are driving over here probably because they see me and they're thinking that there's something going on. No, it's just a streamer who's just walking over here. You kind of see it and whatnot. But bye, Buffalo Bills. We're gonna keep walking. This will be a shorter stream than I thought, mainly because, guys and gals, I thought the casino would be open at the Primm's, but it's not. There's also a bunch of fire ants. The party is at the Primm. So yeah, they've just got these blocked on these big metal. I don't think you could move them out of the way. I don't think you would want to. Even if you got in, well, I guess you could kind of get out too, if you really needed to. Lots of history there. I went on the coaster and never stayed there. We would stop on our way to Vegas. Yeah, I've stayed here a couple times. My friends and I stayed here because it was so cheap. It was a perfect way, like, after work to come over here. It'd be like less than 50 bucks for the rooms, no parking fee. So we would come over here, do some gambling, grab some, there was a Denny's inside when we used to go, and we would grab some food either on at 2 a.m. or on the way out. And then we would head to Vegas and have a good time. One of my friends got so drunk here when we were here. This is a long time ago, not gonna name names, but one of my friends got so drunk here that he used the restroom, number one restroom on his new girlfriend's clothing, because he got up drunk in the middle of the night, went to the closet, opened it up and saw the pee and thought it was the bathroom, and it was not. And when he went back to bed, his girlfriend said, "Did you just pee?" And he said, "Fine, I'll flush it," and went over and kicked the bag. And then he realized what he did. And the next day they had to, as we were getting a nice lunch in Vegas, they went off and went to the dry cleaners and they got all of it cleaned up. They're married and they have kids, so it ended okay. But that's a fun Vegas story. You guys have ever done any of that stuff? Oh, it's not, yeah. Yes, Peggy Sue's. Yes, I actually passed by that, Gizzy. I actually talked about that a little bit. I'm doing a little podcast thing on the way over. I saw the talk, their little podcast for my members, where I talked about Peggy Sue's and was definitely recommending it because Peggy Sue's was great. That's about an hour and a half-ish away, hour to an hour and a half-ish away, give or take, I guess, at this point. I didn't do the exact calculations. But anyway, this hotel was open next to the mall. You're correct. We went there last November, but it is not currently open right now. I guess they're working out the contracts, but it should be reopening soon at some point. Maybe Kobe, we'll see. I still got my mods. No one's like said anything yet, but I have to see Kobe because I need to know what's going on. But yeah, I have had Peggy Sue's. I'm gonna go use the restroom at the gas station on my way out, and then I'll start a stream over in Vegas. I wish I could be there now, but we're gonna be over there half an hour earlier in Vegas now than I thought, if not like earlier, because of this. There's just not much to film. You know, it's cool. It's cool to see this big old coaster and everything, but this whole area now is just done so. And yeah, I'm happy we had so many people in here with memories and wanted to talk about the place. Yeah, but we used to stop, my dad would stop here a lot. We stayed here once or twice with my dad too, back when they had stuff in the 90s. We grew up at the best time as kids in the 90s. I'm not saying that to be like brag or anything, but that's when the Disney decade was going on. Disney Quest, DCA came out when I was about 11. There was theme parks added to Circus. There's a theme park behind the MGM. There was a dragon show. There was a pirate show on the strip. Bellagio fountain show, which is still there. But they had so much stuff that was for families and kids. We stayed at the Excalibur all the time. It was a magical. Excalibur's still good, but it used to be made for families, where there was enough stuff to do for adults, and there still was stuff to do with kids, but they used to have even more. There was like characters walking around, and man, imagine me being able to go do that back in the day. Oh, Fremont too. No, so Gizzy, okay, so this is a one-day trip, Gizzy. I am driving back tonight. I'm coming out here, and I'm gonna be driving back tonight. I'm going to the Universal Horrors Unleashed, or Universal Studios HHN venue that's out here. And so after this, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna go use the restroom here at the Chevron, and then I'm gonna go to probably Circus because they have free parking. So we'll probably go to Circus, walk the strip, and then after walking the strip in Vegas, I'll be heading over to the Universal Horrors Unleashed. The reason I'm here is Resident Evil. They have a Resident Evil event, so I am going to be having a bunch of footage from the Resident Evil event combined with just normal HHN stuff over there. But no, I'm not staying anywhere tonight. Pink Lady, welcome in. Yes, so am I. Just so you guys know though, probably no stream. I will try to stream, but I would think my streaming's gonna work out there. Last time I did it work, so that's why I don't have a stream. I do have a stream for Vegas to give you guys something to watch today, along with this. But I don't think I'll be able to stream inside the HHN venue, but I'll have a bunch of videos coming out in the next couple of days in shorts. You guys can ask me any questions, all that kind of stuff. Oh, very nice. Haunted Mansion. Ooh, that sounds really fun. I should look that up. We can't go to the Omega Mart. I might go over there. I'm not going to pay any more money, though. I can say that. I'm not sure about streaming Greg's last show, too. I'll show you guys right now. The hotel is closed. I didn't know it was, online it makes it sound like it's open too. But I'll show you guys it's closed, and then we'll probably get out of here in a second. Because there's not much I can really show you at that point then, because everything is closed around here. I have not been to the Omega Mart, but it costs what, 35 to 40 bucks. So I have no interest in spending more money this trip. I always spent a good amount on HHN, and driving out here is gonna cost me, I would say, about 100 bucks there and back. I mean, with gas prices combined with how far it is. So yeah, I'm sure it's cool. I think it's a thing I would enjoy, but right now I just always have a activity for today, and I'll be buying food at HHN, so just can't happen. I just am unfortunately not made out of money yet. One day maybe I would love to, but we're just not at that point with stuff. All right, so here's the Primm Valley Resort and Casino. It is empty. I thought this place was open because online it made it seem like, hey, got the Bonnie and Clyde stuff, blah, blah, blah. But then you come over here and you see the door and the doors are closed, right? They've got these blocking it. Let's see what these say before, why not? Let's go see what these say. Valet, so they just don't have anything indicating anything. But right here, as you can see, as we get to the door, it just says property is closed. So I don't know, I guess they're getting it ready. But anyway guys, if you have ever stopped here in the Primm before, let us know once again. Did you ever go to Whiskey Pete? I wish I did Whiskey Pete's. I don't remember ever going there, but they do have haunt tours now in Halloween time. If you guys want to check those out, they did them last year, so check them out. Okay, so this is fun. Happy Sunday, everyone. It is Sunday. It feels like a Saturday to me because I'm not working tomorrow. Hopefully the AC blast at there, but yeah, it's gonna be super big. It's gonna get hot in Vegas, yes. They are on today. Yes, it's gonna be really bad. Good to see you, Mr. Kevin. Kobe, I don't have any plans for Christmas right now. We'll do what we can do. That's so far away, my friend. We're in summer. We're in summer. So I have no plans. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to see Greg in a week and a half. We are gonna go back to Universal next Saturday. I don't have it on my schedule, but there will be a schedule where we go over to, if you guys wanna see Greg one more time, we're gonna go to Greg's show one more time at the very least. So we'll be over there next Saturday to see Greg's show. And then I'll try to see if I can see Greg's last show on that Friday, but I have work, so it may not be possible. I hope you all are doing well. Once we get over here to the bathroom or the gas station, I'm gonna end the stream. So if you guys have any last remarks, please let me know in the comments below. Let me get a picture of this. Sorry, it's not a super long stream, everyone. I thought the casino would be open, but it's not open. So there's not really there's not really much reason for me to be here, unfortunately, besides drawing suspicion. Because I don't want them to think I'm casing the place to like steal, because I'm not. But I'm sure someone would think that. But we will be live, guys, an hour from now-ish, hopefully, or less. The Vegas stream may say later, but once I park and use the restroom over there again, or if it seems like I need to, I will, then I'll go live again. We're gonna go to the Bellagio for the fountains and also the free garden. So let me put, looks like we're good. But yeah, I'm just gonna go to this gas station super quick. This is like a bump. Like you could totally go over that with nothing. No problem, Gizzy Face. I appreciate you coming in, guys. Yeah, I did go alone. My wife is sleeping right now. We have a wedding we're going to Monday, so that's why I'm even doing this. Is Monday we're going to a wedding at night, or like later afternoon. So I'm here. I'm just doing a Vegas trip because I'm crazy, but I love doing this kind of stuff. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this journey. I'll be live again in Vegas in like an hour-ish, hopefully or less. Hey, adventurers, we're about to get off. I'll be back soon, guys. Thank you so much. I'll be back live in Vegas in an hour, hopefully. Thank you guys for joining us. Adventurers, I hope you're having a good weekend, and I'll see you guys soon.